Because Hartwell is a preschool through 8th grade building with a significant population of students with disabilities and English language learners. And wanted to share with you how My Tomorrow has revolutionized our efforts in meeting the needs of each individual student. My Tomorrow has allowed the teachers to provide a truly inclusive environment with additional opportunities to differentiate instruction in order to support the academic progress of all of our students, including those working with the extended standards. The incorporation of the technology allows the teachers to seamlessly provide accommodations for the students. Students needing a scribe can now type their work, passages can be instantly summarized, and virtual manipulatives are readily available. My Tomorrow also supports the development of the whole child. Advisory has provided the students with the opportunity to receive instruction in social emotional skills which align with IEP objectives of many of our students. Another group of learners that My Tomorrow is positively impacting in our building is our English language learners. Not only does this make the academic content more accessible for the students, but it supports them with building relationships with their peers. Programs such as Imagine Learning and Rosetta Stone help us to accelerate the students' learning of English. In addition, it provides students with first language support. The use of Google Translator is helping facilitate conversations between students and teachers also use this to support communication with parents when the translator is not readily available in the building. This helps support all of our efforts with our family engagement, which leads to Rolonda. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So as we grow the capacity of our students, it's also important that we build the capacity of our families. And we did the traditional things like sending home letters and doing assemblies, but we also wanted to put our ear to the ground to really gauge the pulse of the community, our real stakeholders. And so we embarked upon what we call our listening sessions. And here you can see all the different locations where we hosted. We stepped outside of our school walls. We didn't just traditionally go into CPS schools. We also went into some community organizations. And I'm happy to say that at Roberts International Welcome Center, the session there was actually facilitated in Spanish. And we also plan to be next Friday, actually, due to the weather. Next Friday, we will be at the Islamic Association of Cincinnati, and that session will be facilitated in Arabic. And so making every effort to ensure that we are engaging all of our families within the school district. Also, we have a parent representative that is serving on the high school steering committee. He's an Oiler dad, and he holds our feet to the fire in those planning meetings, ensuring that families aren't just a part of My Tomorrow on the back end, but also in the planning process as well. And we've recruited parent ambassadors, and I'm happy to share with you today one of our parent leaders who's going to be joining us next, and her name is Mrs. Gwendolyn Moore.
Hi, I'm Gwen Moore, parent ambassador for My Tomorrow. I have 3 nieces and nephews who attend Cincinnati Public Schools: Aiken, Schroeder, Withrow. My Tomorrow means a better future for them. My Tomorrow helps them to reach the goals they have. My Tomorrow is concerned about students' learning ability, not so much about their test taking, but their way of thinking. My Tomorrow is our students' future. My Tomorrow website is wonderful. I love the website. You go on the website, you get all the information you need about My Tomorrow. The school calendar is another plus for My Tomorrow. I had a student that said, school should teach you everything that you need to know. Don't that sound like My Tomorrow? Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am so excited to have the opportunity to speak with you all about My Tomorrow. It has been a great success as a first-year assistant principal. And to be able to go in the classroom to see these students with the technology and the high expectations just from one year to the next has been amazing. I'm really excited that our high school will have an opportunity to do My Tomorrow because I really have seen the difference. As an administrative team at Withrow, we are laser focused on the successful implementation of My Tomorrow. We live, breathe, eat My Tomorrow. My Tomorrow, My Tomorrow is what we say. We have 3 major focuses. The first one is high expectations. And in order for our students to meet those high expectations, we had to devise intervention. And if you look at your tables, everybody has a Withrow intervention calendar. So that's how we're going to support the needs of all of our kids so that everybody that participates in the My Tomorrow initiative, there are high expectations. Our other area is technology. Our focus is to make sure that technology is embedded in everything we do. For our teachers and our students, the expectation is that they use technology every single day. One of the new things for us was the advisory program. I know that we saw a presentation where the minimum was 45 minutes a week. We do advisory 2 times a week. It is the last hour of the day. Our Thursday advisory is for the digital tools and the digital lessons and for our advisory curriculum. On Tuesdays, our teachers, they take their teacher hats off and now they're advisors. And that's where they do student conferences with our students every Tuesday and Thursday. While the other students are in the classroom, our students are on Naviance, Easy Tech, to help them with their typing skills for the test. And we also, the Apex tutorials for ELA, and also they do Apex for math. Some of our successes, I think one of the biggest successes and why we have a lot of teacher buy-in is because of the 3-day PD in the summer. So those teachers were allowed to receive the PD, and then our principal allowed us to come in one day to process everything we learned, and the teachers were able to create a plan before school started. Thank you. And we will take a, oh, Vera's coming up before the minute break. Okay, Vera's next. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Vera Brooks, Principal of Roberts, and I would like for you to imagine a school with a very diverse population that has many learners and many ages and many different situations, that is always striving and struggling to make things work. Now I want you to imagine that school with the My Tomorrow initiative. The My Tomorrow initiative with that same population has made an impact so positively on the students, the parents, the community members, and the staff that it is just amazing. That's Roberts Academy, and that's many schools within our wonderful district. My Tomorrow has opened doors and provided many with a plan and a path to grow emotionally, socially, academically, and build relationships that may have never occurred before, that will impact our communities in a way to move all of us forward. As you heard from my students earlier, which I was very proud of, by the way. I have observed students who are just going through the motions. They were just trying to survive. And with the My Tomorrow, it has empowered them to take ownership of their learning. It has to make them become aware of their strengths that they never knew they had, but we knew they did. It's even allowed them to build the confidence to try new things and not quit on their academics. It's given them the confidence to engage with others, whether they speak the same language, whether they're at the same grade level, to collaborate with others around the world and be able to articulate their plan of what they're going to do with their future. Advisory has provided opportunities for individuals to engage and build relationships with others that normally would have never happened. That's across grade levels, across ability levels, and across language levels. It has taught all of us that we must support each other and believe that every individual is valued and that we can contribute to the good of the whole. My Tomorrow has helped us create an environment for all to move forward in their careers. Through the professional development with the collabs and the model lessons, staff has learned how to collaborate together very well. They've been able to plan effective lessons to facilitate an academic program that our students continue to grow. It has provided an opportunity to ensure that all learners have equal access to content areas, programs to assist our families and our community members to learn along with their children. It has given us ways to communicate among each other, even though we may have differences and similarities. For we all have gone different paths, but we all share a common goal. It has raised the expectations of not only the staff to the students, but also students building confidence and raising their own expectations within themselves. The support team, I cannot say enough. The support team sitting around you, as a field administrator, when I'm ready to melt, and many of them will probably giggle because they've gotten my panic calls, they have always been there for us. They have been there no matter how small or how large the challenge may be. They've been there, they've solved it, and they've kept our kids and our teachers going for the betterment, I'm sorry, I've had a cold, for the benefit of all. So I want to say thank you for My Tomorrow. Thank you My Tomorrow is so much more than each student having access to technology. It's a pathway to a larger community through the use of technology to allow our students, parents, and staff to grow and become productive citizens within an ever-changing world. So thank you.
So I would say that we're definitely still in the learning stage. I think that we have some models sprinkled across all of our schools in terms of looking at specific aspects of My Tomorrow. So if you really want to see a great way that technology is being used, you might go to one school, you may go to advisory for another, but it's being implemented through all of the schools, and we see models all across.